Zansi, welcome back to Top Mzansi Entertainment. Now, Thobeka has posted well wishes for her father, and that's what she's referred to him as, my father, who is Cassper Nyovest'S dad. And she said, "Happy birthday to my father that's so young at heart that he still can't believe he's a grandpa. Thank you for everything. We love you so much." Now, this comes after Pulane also posted about Cassper Nyovest'S father, who to her is father-in-law, and she said, "The best father-in-law, and Rachadi's Kealebocha, my father-in-law loved it." Now she was referring to a meal that she posted, because she posted over it and said, "My father-in-law loved it." Now we don't know at this point if it's the battle of daughters-in-law or something, because from what a lot of people have commented on, including myself, is that it seems like Cassper Nyovest'S sisters have a preference towards Thobeka, right? Rather than Pulane. And from the pictures we saw on social media, Cassper Nyovest'S sisters were not present at Pulane's birthday. Not the first celebration nor the second celebration, right? But shortly after Pulane's birthday celebration, they were seen in Durban through social media where they were spending quality time with the Thobeka. Now, it's also funny to me that Thobeka is referring to her son's grandfather, who is Cassper Nyovest'S dad, as my father and not father-in-law. Yes, I understand that she's not married to Cassper Nyovest, but she could have said my son's grandfather or something like that, but she also referred to the man as my father, which I think really does speak to the relationship that they have. I think at this point there's no denying that Thobeka has a special relationship with Cassper Nyovest'S family, and of course also it makes sense. It makes sense. She had been with Cassper Nyovest for a couple of years and they have a son together. As compared to Pulane, who we found out we found out about her being with Cassper in a very uh unfavorable terms. It was through unfavorable terms from what we know, because we all saw the post that Thobeka posted on her birthday, referring to the situation that happened whilst their son, her and Casper's, were dealing with their son's sickness, right? And so, it would happen. For me, I have said it before that if indeed it is true, from what we're gathering from social media, if indeed it is true that they are more favorable, or taking a liking more towards Thobeka than Upulane, it's understandable. It is understandable. Thobeka has been with Cassper for some time. Families have already known each other, and you can't just tear that apart. You can't just expect that to vanish. And it happens sometimes in some families that, it takes a while for siblings and other family members to get used to a new love interest, or like a wife, if it's not the person they've known and been introduced to for quite some time, as in the case with Thobeka and Pulane. So it's understandable. And I really think also it speaks to this thing, man, where growing up we are told about we're told about doing our best to make the right choices, and I know in this generation a lot of people don't believe in having children after marriage or within the marriage, and we're seeing a lot of people get pregnant outside of marriage and all of that. I'm not bashing that. I'm not commenting on that, but what I will comment on is that sometimes the dynamics get really weird, and the dynamics of family get really strained and awkward, and sometimes, and a lot of times, there are things that we can do. There are things that are within our power to do to try and avoid situations like that, especially when there are children involved. I think that's the sensitive part. When there are children involved, and now a child has to be caught up in this whole atmosphere, situation, and all of that, it's like it's not desirable. It's not necessary. It's just not necessary. I think we can do better as human beings. Far as it is within our power to do good, we should seek to do good. And we shouldn't really live for the moment. We should really think ahead. We should think for our children and our grandchildren and our great grandchildren. And so when we make decisions, when we take actions, and whatever it is that we do with our lives, that should be at the forefront of our thinking. That, hey, how is this gonna impact people coming after me? Am I making their lives simpler, easier, or making their lives difficult? And yes, I do understand that, and it's true. You might do the right things, which is the right thing in my opinion. Get married and then have children within the marriage, and the marriage might not last. But what I'm saying is, far as it's within our power to do good, let's do good. Let's do good. Whatever else then happens later and all of that, unfortunately, life will happen. But as far as it's within our power, let's do good, man. Yeah, man. That's it for me, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know what you think in the comment section. That's it for me. Thanks and take care.